It was a good discussion. I think all the challenges that Central and Eastern Europe faces today were put on the table. One of the common themes that came out is the strong cooperation amongst the various IFIs operating in this sphere. And I think that's a positive. And as your president said, Suma, in some ways, it's a crisis that brought us closer together. And I think we have to keep building on that one, because today we have a challenge when it comes down to financing in this part of the world, and we have to do more transactions together.
The problem with austerity is it just focuses on the public debt and fiscal consolidation, but there's more what needs to be done. Structural reforms, and we have to rebalance, restore the financial sector. That needs to be done. And we do that, then we have laid the foundation for long-term sustainable economic growth. That's what we all want.
We made strong contributions with the joint action plan and the IFI and the Vienna, the first Vienna initiative. We contributed a lot to stabilizing the financial sector in Eastern Europe. I see it going forward as an opportunity for us to tackle areas, to continue supporting the financial sector, but also to tackle areas like infrastructure, and also help develop new instruments and attract new investors and partners for us in this part of the world.
Well, I think that this panel discussion made it very clear that the IFIs are working together, number one, and we are in agreement what needs to be done together with our member countries. We need to promote economic growth, we need to create jobs, and how do we do it? By helping SMEs financing, because the banking sector is not working, and that's what we are doing, that's what we have to do. And I think our member countries got that message very clear across today in that meeting.
Clearly, sound finances are important for the long-term sustainability of governments and the ability of governments to execute their programs and serve the needs of their citizens. At the same time, austerity has to be accompanied by structural change, structural reforms, because structural reforms are the ones going to provide the base for growth and allow the private sector to prosper and grow.
Look at some unemployment figures. For young people defined as below 25 years of age, you have figures about 50% in a number of countries, even above 50%. So clearly, if you don't address these social issues, you undermine the social stability of societies, and you have to do something about it. That's why the international institution exists, and that's why we have to do something now. We cannot wait any longer. We have to finance investment, but also we should be very clear, financing investment means additional debt, but money that is well spent, I would say.
Is this theme of IFIs working more closely together, is that the way of the future?
In the current environment, yes. I think in the future, and I think it's actually within the future as well, we have to work more together. But the only caveat would be that in the future we just need to our contribution needs to be smaller, and we need to bring a lot of the private sector partners alongside with us.